Good morning, YouTube. Now it's 6 a.m. bit early. I'm recording on my phone. I have got my Osmo right here, but it does work better when you actually put an SD card in. So who would have known? It's pretty early right now. I am actually in Manchester and I'm leaving my friend's house. It's a Friday, but I went to a gig last night. Came home quite late. You know, on a school night, who would have known? But yes, I went to a creeper gig. I'll try to insert some clips here for you. But essentially, it was quite late when we got back, and rather than driving home, getting up early to crack on with my work because I would have gotten up anyway, that allowed for me to get a little bit more sleep. I've done what I needed to first thing. Now I'm just going to drive home and try and miss all the traffic. Now, the gig was absolutely incredible. My voice is going, if you can hear. My ears are ringing. I'm getting too old for this. But it was really, really, really great. Nevertheless, today is a very exciting day. I'm going to take you along with me for the entire day. But before I continue on with the rest of this video, if you're new here, subscribe right now. Just do it. Come on. There we go. It is a very exciting day. I'm doing quite a lot of different things. And I think because I'm an online coach, right now, I wasn't always an online coach. I work from home. People think, oh, what do you know about being busy? Well, I went to the gig. Yes, it's my choice. However, the day and the driving I'm going to be doing, or being in the car, etc., I think it's going to be quite representative of not even just going to work, of, you know, longer commutes, but I'm going to show you how I actually get on with my day and still stay on track. I'm going back to Yorkshire now. I'm going back to my house. I'm going to drive back. I'm going to grab a coffee. I got to train today. I've got to work today. I've already done a little bit. I've done the first few check-ins this morning as well. So all of that's done. Email replies are done. I am going to be doing my lower body session a little bit later on. And we are going to be driving to Wales. With all of that, I need to prep my meals, go for a food shop because I couldn't do it yesterday. I didn't have time. So all of these different things, I'll show you how I fit them into my day, stay on track, still work towards my goals, and yeah, just crack on and get things done. So I'm going to get driving. I'm going to find a Starbucks on my way because I do need the caffeine. Oh, it's needed. I've just parked up. I've had my coffee. I didn't film drinking it because I was driving, but I had a black Americano with sugar-free vanilla syrup, plus also a hack for you. If you have a black coffee and it's usually scalding hot when you first get it, ask to get a ice cube in it, and it just helps cool it down that teeny little bit so that it's not super, super hot. So I'm going to go in, do a bit of work, do my cardio, because I need to do cardio because I'm dieting and I've got cardio, 25 minutes. And it'll be time to eat. Thankfully, because I was coming back nice and early, I didn't have to bring food with me for breakfast. I did have to bring food with me for yesterday. I had 2 meals at my friend's, had my meal number 5, and then I had number 4 on the way, 5 at my friend's, and then I had my last meal actually after we got back because I just knew I would be absolutely starving. So I just had a little bit later on. But yeah, time to crack on with the rest of the day, but at least I'm here. And it's 7:30, so not bad. Well, this is going to be better, isn't it? I've managed to put well done me. I've put a battery in my camera now. A battery? Oh God, can you tell I'm tired? An SD card. I put an SD card in my camera. So we're not using the phone anymore. We are using the Osmo. I'm just catching up with some little bits of work whilst I was driving. I was getting some messages back on the back of check-ins, etc. So just getting back to those, some form clips that some of the clients sent through as well. But I've just finished those and I'm going to go get cracking with my cardio. Funny thing, actually, as I was driving, so M62, any sort of people from up north will probably know the sort of part of the road where it splits to account for the house that's right in the middle of the road. I think I've mentioned it in one of my videos already. This stubborn man didn't want to sell his house. But as I was approaching that area, I was trying to film it. Obviously, I was driving, so I couldn't really, focus on that. I was very much just try and press it and record it. So I'm not sure if I'll be able to include this footage and make it usable. But because it's in a little sort of valley, there was quite a bit of mist you could see kind of just like settled at the bottom, but then you could see as I was driving towards it, there was more and more on the road. But it got to the point where it was pretty much like a wall of mist. I kid you not, it just looked like something out of, what's the film called? Was it The Mist? The one based on Stephen King's novel. Genuinely, it was nice and sunny. All of a sudden, can't see anything. I was just like, well, this is how it all ends. At least I went to a creeper gig last night. But yeah, it was dead weird. Dead weird, because literally it went from being nice and sunny to a wall of mist and barely any visibility whatsoever. So yeah, weird. Also, my voice is going, so that's fun. So if I sound a little bit different, that's because I'm trying to stay nicely hydrated, get my voice back to working order, but I'm going to stop chatting. I'm going to try and wash my hand. The venue that we went to essentially gave us a stamp, so it looks like I've been clubbing in the middle of the week, At my age, just, yes, a gig's one thing, but going out, oh God, I could not hack it. But I'm going to go get cracking with me cardio. Excuse the state of my hair, but I am making my pre-workout meal, and whilst I am pottering around the kitchen waiting for that to get done, I thought I'll start getting some things ready for when we go to Wales this afternoon. So we're going to see Gaz's mum. Can't remember if I've said, but yeah, we're going to see Gaz's mum. So I'm just getting some things together, and one of the things that I'm taking, because it's literally essential, is my Ninja Creamy Crispy. That's what I meant. Taking that with me, so it's going to be easy for me to get my meal sorted, nice and quick. I'm going to put some other dried foods. I literally got like a bag for life, and I've got a Star Wars one that I've had for years. Yeah, essentially just chucking things in there, putting it together, nice and simple. I have also got myself a top yesterday. I've got another top underneath, but I was getting a bit cold, so I chucked that on. Yeah, it's a torty. So it's got the date on the back, which is kind of cool. I like to collect tour t-shirts. They're kind of my go-to cardio tops or pajama tops. So I've got quite a few now that I go to gigs, and I am an adult. I've got my own money that I can spend. This is what I choose to spend my money on. Can you blame me? When I was younger and I'd go to gigs, it was very much like, yes, I could afford the ticket, but I couldn't quite afford the merch side of things. So I always just buy myself torties, because I find it's like a nice way to remember when I went to see them as well, which is kind of cool. Here's my pre-workout. So I've got chicken, tomatoes, cucumber, bit of ketchup, cream of rice, frozen blueberries, frozen raspberries, and sweet cinnamon. I absolutely love this meal. I've not changed it for ages. To eat that now and do a little bit more work. Go to the gym. I'm going to go to the gym local to me, because Ultraflex is about half an hour away from mine. I usually don't mind. It's one of those, I do like to have a little bit of a, not necessarily travel time, but, be able to switch off, go from work mode to gym mode. But I'm going to go to the local gym just because of, we don't want to get to Wales super late today. I just want to crack on, get things done, come home nice and early, finish packing, finish getting everything together, shower, and then go. Do not mind me, my hair is a state again. Now I've cracked on. I'm not gonna lie, I forgot to record. I went and did my session, I walked to the gym, walked back. We then walked to the shop, come back, got some fresh food bits that we are going to be taking with us. That's the fresh sort of food bag and veggies that don't necessarily need to go in the fridge. Then I've got a bag with like dried goods. So we've got cream of rice, isolate, salt in there. I've got my gluten-free oats, etc. So a mixture of different things. Actually, I'm going to put my Resync supplements in there as well. So something that I am trialing. Let me get this. So this is from Engineered Muscle Resync AM and PM. So they're essentially, it's a blend of different supplements. So I'm trialing this out. It's something that is designed for people who struggle with PCOS especially. However, I do not have PCOS. I've not been diagnosed with PCOS, but I do struggle quite badly with sort of the symptoms I'm getting before my monthly cycle, you know, similar to someone with PCOS would describe it. I'm not saying, you know, it's the same, but I thought, right, let me give this a go. This could potentially be something that would help me as well. So that's what I have been doing. I'm just getting some work done. It's around 2 p.m, 2:30. I've not got a clock here. It's around 2:30, so we're going to try and leave for about 4. So doing a little bit of more work, and I'm just going to finish packing everything and get cracking essentially. But yeah, walking to the gym, walking to the shop helped with getting some steps done as well, because obviously we're going to be sat in the car for about 3 hours at least. So that was one way of just getting that daily movement in, because well, once we get there, I doubt we'll be going for a walk. So that's one way to get that activity in. Here's some of our bits. Gaz has actually taken majority of the bags into the car already. I am all showered and got a spot there, so we've got a beautiful sticker on there. I've plaited my hair because I was a little bit all over the shop after the gig yesterday. It wasn't too bad, but I plaited it last night and then it didn't quite sort of end up being wavy. Does that make sense? So I've just plaited it again now. It's quite warm, so it's going to help with keeping it out the way. But yeah, pretty much ready. We're gonna go. What time is it? A very good question. We are running slightly behind our schedule because it's 4:15, but we're gonna leave in a minute. Everything's ready. Peach is very, very upset that she's locked out and she's here. Wait, hold on, Peach. Say hello. 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 You're coming as well. We're going to see Oscar. Do you love Oscar? We're going to see Oscar. Yeah. Oscar is Gaz's mum's dog. So we are going to go and see him. She absolutely loves him. He's your best friend, isn't he? Yeah. Peach doesn't like when there's like a lot of things happening, people packing, because she's just like, am I coming or am I not? Like, what's going on? We're leaving Peach behind. Well, God, that sounds terrible. We're leaving Peach at home. Peach. Taco. We're leaving Taco at home because going away just is dead stressful for her, and she does like her own space. So we've got some feeders, and we're going for like 2 days, not even 2 days, day and a bit. So it's going to give her a little bit of space and a little bit of time to chill away from this one as well, because whenever we go away, Gaz's mum's got a cat and a dog and she just gets all stressed out. So better to leave her and she can just relax. Plus gives us extra space in the car. She's fed up. We've just been stuck in the worst traffic possible. Well, we were dodging most of it anyway. There were some accidents on the road, so we had to do Tour de Yorkshire. Wasn't that fun, Gaz? Fabulous. And I'm getting what do you call it? I can't speak French. I'm getting deja vu. I can't say it.
Deja vu.
Deja vu. Okay. I'm getting deja vu. I'm laughing because I can't say it. Because I've driven this way this morning. Very early in the morning. Coming back from Manchester. And now we're going past Manchester. So yeah. And I really need a wee. So hopefully we can stop soon. We have just stopped, finally, some services. I feel like I'm going to wee myself. But I am going to go and I'm going to get a drink from M&S Foods. Thank you. Oh, sorry. Which is going to be nice. This is very chaotic. You're welcome. No, don't pick up the dirt on the windscreen. Pick up the background now! Ah. We have just arrived. God, I look a state. And yeah, this is a spot patch. We have just arrived. The sun is currently setting over the dam. And we're unpacking the car. Well, I'm chatting to you. Gaz is unpacking the car. I've taken some bits in. And yeah, the journey took absolutely forever. Nearly 4 hours. Literally, it's after 8 now. Peach was getting very, very restless at that point. But we made it. It's time for me to have my last meal of the day. I'm going to make my oats and go to bed because it's been a long day. Not much sleep has been had yesterday. So definitely need a little bit of rest. I need rest, you need rest as well, don't you?
Yeah, I'm sick of being in the car for 4 hours.
Yeah, it was terrible. But yeah, we're going to go chill. I'm going to show you my last meal. I'll show you how I sort of packed everything as well for whilst we're here, because I didn't really do a good job of that earlier. And yeah, that'll be my day done. And Gus doesn't know where his glasses are.
Well, an ex-council house basically in...
I am not going to beat around the bush, and it's actually the following day. I was so tired yesterday. I had my last meal, we had a little chat, and I was like, I need to go to bed. So that's exactly what I've done. But I thought, before we wrap everything up, I'll just show you how I essentially got myself prepared for this weekend away. I'm currently making my breakfast. Whilst the pan is heating up, I'm just going to go through all of that and show you how I got everything ready, essentially. So, ignore the mess. Some of these things, essentially there's some dried goods in here that do not have to be refrigerated or anything. Now, key when going away, spare Tupperware, shakers. So I'm going to be training tomorrow, so I need those too. I've got some gluten-free oats. I've got my intra in these little pots actually weighed out because I don't need to take the whole tubs because I'm not going to be using it apart from just that one time. I've got my isolate in here. What else is in here? This is some of the Gaz's stuff as well. We've got a drink. I've got some condiments there. I've got another bag where I've got some of my soaps. I've got my crispy in here, cream of rice. I've got some salt that I've taken out. I've got pepper in here as well, which I will need right now too. And here's the mess that I'm making whilst making my breakfast. Now, we've got this big cool bag that we put fridge stuff in here. A lot of the things we've already put in the fridge. I've got like sauerkraut, some veggies. Essentially, this keeps everything nice and cool. We've got some chicken that we brought with us. It's in the fridge here, so I've got my egg whites, I've got my beef in a little Tupperware, I've got my fish, chicken, we've got some prepped chicken here somewhere as well. Somewhere in the fridge. Veggies, berries, yogurt. Nice and simple. Doesn't take a huge amount of space, because obviously this is not our fridge, but everything is there. And essentially it's just as simple as that. Apart from clothes, I've got 3 bags of food and supplements. However, that's not just for me, that's for Gaz as well. You know, I've got things like creatine, glutamine. I actually brought the whole tubs with me because I'm having it every single day. Everything else that I need, just thinking ahead, making sure that I stay nicely prepared, just makes everything that much simpler. But yeah, today we're gonna go for a big walk, we're gonna go out for food. Well, I'm dieting, so I'm going to have a side salad and I'm gonna bring my chicken with me to add to the salad. So that's gonna be my meal out as well, which is gonna be nice. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. It's going to be a really great day. But now, if you are here, if you've made it this far, please, please, please like this video. Let me know if you've learned something new, you know, anything that maybe you didn't know you can prepare yourself with when it comes to travel at all. Let me know if there's anything you'd like to see from me in the future. Most importantly as well, please subscribe so you see my new videos coming up in the future. But for now, I'm going to go. I'm going to make my breakfast because the pan is getting quite hot.